the surface, everything in your life seems to be going well. And yet, something feels off. You live with energy and determination, but the results never quite match your expectations. You make efforts, but your life does not move forward. Your work constantly runs into obstacles. Your relationship as a couple is deteriorating. The difficulties with your children are becoming harder and harder to handle. People around you say, "It's just bad luck. The problem comes from other people." That's just how life is. So you try even harder. You endure more. You push yourself to hold on longer. You try to do better. But something is still not right. The problems change, yet the same patterns keep repeating. You make decisions, but nothing improves. You no longer know what to change. And at some point, even hoping for a better future becomes exhausting. At this stage, some people blame themselves, others resent those around them, or look for explanations to make sense of what they are going through. Some call it depression. Others speak of spiritual influence or spiritual difficulties. But what if all of this were simply signs of an illness? The illness of life often begins long before we actually lose hope. To survive up to now, you have built a certain way of thinking, speaking, and acting, but you keep clinging to it even though it no longer fits your current situation. As a result, life collapses, but in different ways for each person. For some, it shows up in relationships. For others, in finances or work. For others still, in mental health. The appearance of this illness of life varies, but its root is often the same. If you explain what you are going through only by your personality, fate, bad luck, or some medical condition, then first of all ask yourself this question: what are the reference points that have shaped my life up to now? If this question is difficult to answer, it is not because you lack willpower. It is simply that life has become too complex to approach this alone. The illness of life does not heal by enduring more. It is not resolved by prayer alone, and it does not disappear with a single prescription. But once it is properly identified, it is possible to put in place a method to address it. If these words resonate with you, it is not by chance. If you are not sure whether what you are going through is a matter of bad luck, your personality, or some form of illness, then perhaps, first of all, it is time to examine your life itself. The Life Cure Center is not a place that solves your problems for you. It is a place where we explore when and where your life began to fall out of alignment, and, based on that understanding, we support you on the path to healing. Whether it is depression, relationship difficulties, or repeated professional setbacks, we do not stop at the visible symptoms. We examine the reference points that have shaped your life. You do not have to resolve everything on your own. You do not have to find all the answers by yourself. Together, we will look at how your life has reached this point, and we will work to address the root of your difficulties, what we call the illness of life, so that you can move forward again. At the Life Cure Center, take the time to look closely at your life and, if needed, to heal your life itself.